Now all I have to do is to get back to the projects.jsx, and over here I need to get back my the user state from the Redux store. I need to get that project states just like the same way how we exactly used to get it for the users data. Projects will get the projects. Inside that project we have the projects objects, so we have the now entire project list in our hand. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to supply it over here. So I'm just going to say a class name. Of course, width is going to be full, and py top and bottom it's going to be 6, and everything is going to be in the item center, and justify it in the center, and gap between it's going to be 6, and flex it's going to be a wrap. Inside here all I'm going to say is if I have the projects, then I need to say projects dot map, open it, and I'm going to get the project. Along with the project I'm going to get the index of the project as well, and I'm going to call this a rendering function, and here I'm going to create that project card as an internal component, project card, and I'm going to send the key. Of course it's going to be I'm going to get the project.id. So project.id will be the key, and the project I'm going to send the complete project over there, project. Along with that I'm going to send the index also, because we need to add that fade in animations, the stagger animations. So if I'm refreshing here, you can able to see. So every time whenever I'm refreshing, you can see that it's fading in a little bit slowly due to that stagger effect. That's effect we need to create. So here now we need to create that internal card. So const project const project card equals to return. I'm going to return a div for the time being. So save these changes, the error will be resolved. I'm just going to say project right now. So you should be able to see that project name over there, because only one data that we have inside our Redux. So that's the reason only one card is displayed over there. So I need to get the one by one information. So let's go here, destructure the project prop and destructure the index prop as well. All right, let's delete this and let's change this into the motion. Let's import the motion first, import motion, and let's change this to motion.div, enter. So of course for this key I'm going to supply the index. Then we need to get this UI look right. So this is the entire division. Inside that entire division we have this one more section where we can able to display the output, and we have this another bottom section. So let's go here first. Let's fix that entire division first. So class name, it's going to be so for the small devices it's going to use the complete width full, and cursor of course it's pointer. But from the medium device I'm just going to say width it's going to be 450 pixels from the medium devices onwards, and height of course it's going to be always 375 pixels. All right, so then bg it's going to be secondary, and rounded it's going to be medium, and padding all the corners it's going to be 4. Flex column item center and justified center. Then what we need to do, all we have to do, add some gap as well, gap 4. Now inside, if you save these changes, now you should be able to see that card view. Now inside here, now what we need to do, we need to bring a division, div, class name. This is the place where we need to display that output, right? So width full and height full. So basically we can able to copy the same stuff from our new project. Let's go and copy the result part where we are displaying the result part. This is the place. So I'm just going to copy this guy from here, copy, and I'm going to paste it straight away over here. So result bg, it's going to be just we need to customize this bg part. Let's go here. So the bg, it's going to be the primary color. Width, of course, it's going to be full. Height, it's going to be full. And rounded, it's going to be empty. And overflow, it's going to be hidden. So we applied it in the class name, and also we applied it in the style as well. So this time it's not project direct output, it's going to be project dot output, because inside the project we have the output data. If you go here, this is the project data. In that we have this output data. That's what we are trying to display it over here. So if I save these changes without any error, you should get that output over here. Right now it's working perfectly as it's supposed to be. Then what we need to do after this division, I'm going to create one more div where I can able to display that image name and the collections icons and everything. All right, so flex item center and justify it in the starting position, and gap, it's going to be 3, and width is going to be 4. Enter. So first I need to bring the image, then I need to bring the name sections, right? So we have to do the same stuff. If the user doesn't have the image, then what we have to do, we have to bring the first letter. So just like the same way what we did in the home section for the profile, user profile detail, I'm going to display the same stuff from there. Just like the same way, we're going to check the photo URL. If the photo URL is there, we'll display this image, or else we'll display the email first letter. So then if you say this changes, now you should be able to see. Okay, so it is looking so big. That is the reason, is because I need to wrap this guy into a division, and I forgot to wrap it inside the division. I forgot to copy that div like this, width 14, and because basically I copied the same thing from the user profile, just exactly the same things, this entire division, just this division. Instead of user, before that I just added the project.user. That's it. Save these changes. Now you should be able to see that user profile over there, right? Now let's bring the name section. So just like the same way where we are displaying the name like this, over here we are not displaying the name. Okay, like this, you can able to see. If you don't have this name, we are displaying the name, right? So just like the same way, we have to display the name as well over here. If you wish to display, see, if you display the name, right now it's showing the name and the project name. If the user doesn't have the name, we need to display the first part of your email, right? So just like the same way in the new project, when you click the new project, we displayed over here, right, at this position. Just like the same way we have to do it over here. So I'm gonna say create a div, and I'm going to bring that same part. First one is going to be your project title. Second one, we are trying to display the display name. If the display name is not there, we are going to split the email and we are going to display the first index in that array. Otherwise, we are displaying the display name itself. So save these changes. Now you should get the project title and the name of that user. So once after this division, now what we need to do, we need to bring the collection part. So I'm just going to bring the collection part just right after this division. I need to bring the collection where I can able to add it to my collections. So md bookmark imported, save these changes. So you should able to see the collection mark. So let's go ahead and try to add a new project right now. Click new project. So let's try to add this, and Control A, Control C, Control V, Control A, Control C, and Control V, Control A, Control C, and Control V. Now you should be able to see that animation. Cool. So it's working. And let me copy this and let me paste the title over here. It's working as it's supposed to be. Once I save these changes, you should get that part. And if I click this, that will take me to the home, and immediately you can able to see that the new project which we added because of the on snapshot event listener, right? So it's instantly loaded and it's instantly get it over here. How cool it is. So we successfully saved it and we displayed it. Now all the part what we have to do is to do the filtering options. Once we finish the filtering options, which this project is completed, and the rest of the options and everything may be in the future upgrade. Okay,